Yeah, you're playing
Halo.
You're playing like Mario Kart. You're playing Mario Kart. Nobody cares, right? You're watching your own screen.
Yeah.
You're just playing around, and you're just having fun, right? You get pissed off because you lose, and whatever. Someone's got the blue skull, whatever. But GoldenEye, dude, multiplayer, fucking first-person shooter, and you got 4 people playing on this 20-inch screen, and everybody's looking at where you're at. That was a friendship breaker for sure.
And you're literally like, you get killed, and you just like, you stand up and you punch the guy in the face right next to you.
Literally just unlocked a fucking memory.
Yeah. Me and my brother used to play Modern Warfare 2 on Favela, and this guy used to screen peek me so hard because he'd snipe me from across the map.
I hate it. And you always get angry. You look over to your right, you're like, you're fucking screen peeking while tweaking out.
Yeah. And this guy would fucking have the audacity, right? I would smack him every fucking game. And then he'd beat me once, but he would do it the most epic way, to where he'd just dangle that shit over my head like a fucking...
If I
ever have a kid, I'm fucking running a LAN party.
Like a mistletoe.
With all old-ass Xboxes, and I'm gonna make them play against each other and watch the fucking chaos happen when they can't fucking sit on separate screens.
All right, I'm gonna lay this out to you guys, and I want you to know. I want to know if this describes your childhood, or if this is just me. All right.
Keep in mind, you're 10 years old.
Right, and I just want to see where the difference is, So,
he's only 5 years older than me.
You got it like we'll just say a Friday night, right?
Friday night.
You're inviting your friends over, and you're gonna have a sleepover.
Yes.
You get Cool Ranch Doritos. You've got a tub of fucking Warheads. You've got Domino's or you got buffalo chicken pizza on the way, and you've got GoldenEye on the fucking TV, and it's a great night.
Yeah.
Everything except for...
That needs to be a video. Because that just fucking unlocks so many goddamn memories.
That's a fucking night right there.
And you got...
Mom comes down at 2:30 in the morning and was like, why the fuck are you guys still
awake? You guys still awake?
And you got Code Red. You got a bottle of Code Red fucking Mountain Dew sitting next to you with some Solo Cups.
Oh my god, the day Code Red came out.
No. So, growing up, we didn't have money for Solo Cups, so we just passed that cesspool of Code Red around. Just backwashing in that bitch, dude. Our lips, your top lip is stained red because people don't
remember when they first started putting up. Remember when they started first putting like game promos and shit on cans?
Oh yeah.
Oh dude.
My god.
Going to mountaindew.com, typing in those codes, dude.
Yeah. You're typing in codes, you're buying like 7 12 packs of soda just to fucking type in codes.
That's what I'm running right now, Brandon. Yeah. Castle 762 or TAC 56. Those two are like pretty meta, man. For sure.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to at least spend a good 15 minutes building some loadouts because
Here you go.
gone.
Tell me if this is a part of your childhood.
All right, let's hear it.
You wake up on a Saturday right?
Morning.
It's 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning. Mm-hmm. It's a beautiful July morning.
Okay.
Right? You're like, where are all my friends at? Shit. Mom's on the phone with something. I don't have time for it. I'm gonna take my bicycle and I'm gonna ride down the street. And you knew where all your friends were at because all the bikes were in the front yard. Yeah.
So I'll let me. Here's a little touch up on that. So here's what we did, right?
Yeah.
You got yelled at because you were playing video games for an hour.
And
your parents told you to get the fuck outside and go do something. I'm bored. I'm bored. Go do something, right? So
get out.
You get on the bike. You go to your friend's house right across the street. Say we're gonna play a football game. He gets a football. He gets on his bike. You go to every house on that street and you take everybody you can. And you go to a fucking baseball field and you start playing some fucking football.
You ever have friends all go find a stick that looks like a gun and play war?
War was the biggest thing that gets me like the greatest nostalgic flashback is you need to be home when the street lights come on.
The street lights, dude.
Yeah.
That was the ultimate call sign.
And do not make me come find you.
Yep, that was it.
Like my parents would say it, but we didn't have any fucking streetlights.
Streetlights?
Yell at me anyways.
Streetlights came on.
Boom
You
tower.
had like 15 minutes at most to get your ass back home.
And if my dad had to ride around the neighborhood on his motorcycle looking for me.
Oh my.
Remember, I was in somebody's house.
If
trying
this
out,
guy
my,
was black, I was getting my ass beat.
my parents were like streetlights, or if it was like something like an urgent, like, hey, I'm gonna go hang out with my friends, but we had to leave to run an important errand at some point, be in yelling distance. So my parents would be like, Thomas. So one day I went way too far, and I was in my buddy's house, way down the street, up this hill, and so I'm in this house, and we're like messing with nunchucks and like hitting this karate board that splits in half because he's like a karate nerd, and everyone, like, somebody's sitting on the couch and they hear this motorcycle, and so they look out and they're like, Thomas, isn't that your dad? And I saw my dad drive by, and I knew what he was doing. And let me tell you right now, I had shit in my socks, dude. Because when I got home, I can't even say it publicly what had happened. It was fucking ruthless. But let me tell you right now, I never did that again.
Oh yeah. There's so many times where you're like, wow, okay, never doing that
Dude.
again.
Giant wow. Like, huge wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, Migstachios. I am gonna go piss. I'm gonna make a drink. And what do you boys think? You ready to run some games or what?
Chilling. I'm ready to game. I'm whatever. It's whatever, dude. I
All
feel like this could really go on for longer.
It could, yeah, for sure. All right, I'm gonna go piss. I'm gonna make a drink, and I'll be right back.
I don't know, somebody's taking a shit in my bathroom and it smells like sewage, dude. It smells like raw sewage in my face right now.
You know, I have actual experience with a lot of poop. If you were to
Who's
poop
take-
next to me, I could smell it and tell you what you had for lunch yesterday.
I couldn't tell you what I had for lunch yesterday. Yes, I could. I had Jersey Mike's.
Yeah, you probably know because you just licked your mustache and was like, ooh, jerky Mike.
I'll be right back.
Oh, dude.
Trent, you fucking stink.
Well, what a busy week. And that is over. And this drink, this is my first drink, and it is definitely well deserved. That has been a rough week. I don't know about you, Tyler, but it's been.
I had a really, really easy week.
I did not. Good times, though.
Well, if I told you all about my week,
You're cutting, like, in and out.
if I told all of you about my hate me,
I still don't know what you said. Your Walmart Wi-Fi is really kicking your ass right now.
I'm in the kitchen.
Oh, yeah,
Like-
there you go.
If I told you all about my week, you would hate me.
Yeah, let's just keep that to you then. 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't want to fucking.
Yeah, no, you'd be like, get over here right now, this is my address. You're getting swung at.
Yeah.
Fucking guy, bro. I'm gonna punch my mother!
Yeah, that's exactly what you would get.
Pretty much.
Dude, I rode all the way to Slidell today after work to get Chipotle.
You drove an hour for Chipotle?
I'm not a motorcycle, dude. It took me 25 minutes to get there.
25 minutes? Were you doing 140 the entire way?
No, the roads were just open.
Yeah, dude, open road, went through my hair, fucking send it, bro. I'm absolutely terrified of anything with two wheels. Even like bicycles and shit, dude. I have a rough time riding anything with two wheels. So I've been a skateboarder for like 20 years.
I get bored too easily.
You get bored?
Yeah.
So motorcycles don't make you bored?
No, so
I think you're too deep in the kitchen.
I am.
Conway's venting about work right now, and it's crazy that you can hear him.
If I, just knowing that I